contract keeps you in, the conservation plan and contract keeps you in order so that you're able to get payment for putting that practice on the ground.
Do you have any practices for reclaiming land, rejuvenating land that's been kind of used over the years and bringing it back?
Yes, we do.
Everybody hear that question?
The question was, do we have practices that reclaim or rejuvenate the land? And yes, we do.
So would it be realistic then for us to develop some kind of committee to work with you guys to support the farming?
No, there really doesn't need a committee. It's individuals only. They can just call us up, make an appointment.
But I mean, as far as the evaluation process, to lobby that man in our office.
Well, actually, if there was a lot of people that came into our office from this meeting, then I would say, yeah, maybe that would be a good idea. But right now, I wouldn't really, push that envelope.
Okay.
But I think it's a great idea, trying to lobby for more people to work in our office. However, I'm not sure if the funding is available, and in regards to all of the people, if they were to come in, I don't know how that would work.
Well, because the thing that concerns me, if there's all this money available for the farms and not enough people to evaluate, to allow this money to funnel through, then it just seems to be needs a little tweaking. And if anybody wants to put their name on a list that would think they would like to be, interested in a program like this, then we'll see how many people are on the list, and maybe we can develop something to help Renee, help you guys.
Well, is it only specific things that NRCS is able to do for people? I mean, like, let's say we want to do like a tilapia farm, or something like that, which we're talking about that we're doing in Milo. If we wanted to get NRCS, could they come in and get us some money and ability or
See,
help
one
to
thing,
do that?
okay, there's one thing, we don't provide startup monies for a farm. The individual has to be farming,
Right.
and they have to at least make $1,000 per year on their commodities, whether they sell them or barter with anybody, okay, in that respect.
So we have to be doing about $1,000 a year, and then we could come in for something like
Yes,
that
you
possibly?
could come in and we could identify what your objective is on your farm and what the resource concern is and see where we would work with you in that capacity.
Well, having worked with you before, I would just let everybody know,
Steve, stand up.
Sorry.
It's a great program. It should already be things that you're already doing, so that you sign up for it. When it takes a while and you just got to wait it out. But keep your practices, whether they be irrigation, cover crops, whatever the practices you should already be doing these things. You shouldn't look at it as, oh, well, here's some funding to do that. If you're not already doing it in the time it takes, it's not a way to get something real quick. It takes a while, but once you're there, it's well worth it. They got a great program, and they're really helpful in working with you. But for a farmer like myself, everything that that they helped me sign up for, I've been doing for 15 years. So it took a little while because of the backlog to get it, but that's how you should approach it. Those should already be things that you're already doing and continue to do because they're the right thing to do. And this you'll get some compensation back from. And it's a great program, and I highly recommend it, but don't look at it as something, oh, well, they got this program, if I tweak this and that to do it. It should be already something that you're already passionate about doing, and that way it seems to work pretty well. Would you say that's true?
That's true, but then too, if there's a resource concern that you are not really working with, then we can put a new practice for you on the ground, okay? But yes, if you're doing familiar practices and you want to increase other practices because you may have a different resource concern that would help alleviate that resource impact, whatever it may be, then we can provide other practices as well.
So what you're kind of saying is, that, like, I've been farming for like 3 years now, and my farm's growing, and I'm doing practices as he says, but not all of them. And would it be wise to sign up with you folks just so that your name is on the record that you're doing something and you're wanting to qualify for some of these programs?
It's up to the landowner. I would suggest if you're interested, the best thing to do to really understand how we work with each individual, give us a call.
Right.
We can come out to your farm, look at what you're doing, and work with you on just a basic conservation plan, because right now, the Farm Bill funding is not open for funding. We can take people in just to work with them until next year when the funding is reallocated again.
And how
So,
backed up is that part?
you know, if you wanted to call us like around July, how about July or August? Right now, we're like in the middle of entertaining over 50 applicants for this year's Farm Bill 2010. So probably July or August would be a great time. Just give us a call. And I'm going to leave some cards back there as well as some brochures, but we'd love to hear from you.
Thank you.
So,